Hi guys, this is Mrs. Beyer, and we're going to be talking about building questions in French. Today's lesson is going to be part of your textbook, page 149. I'm going to go back a little bit to talk about some things you already know and try to make page 149 make a little bit more sense. Be sure you have some place to take notes and to do a short activity at the end. Okay. There are 5 ways to build a question in French. We're going to cover 3 of those today. Intonation, which you've already done, Est-ce, which is our new one, and Qu'est-ce is a second new one. Intonation is when you take a statement and change the period at the end to a question mark. For example, if we have the statement, Tu aimes les frites, you like fries, all we have to do is change the punctuation to a question mark. Tu aimes les frites? Do you like fries? Now take a note here. Nothing is added to the sentence for the word do. Lots of students, especially when they try to use a translator, want to look up the word do, and we don't need that with intonation. When we translate it, the question mark does that for us. All right, something else that we know about intonation already is that the tone of your voice cues the listener that you're posing a question. For instance, when we take the statement, your voice goes down at the end of the sentence. Tu aimes les frites? But if we want to make it a question, our voice goes up at the end so that the listener knows it's a question and not a statement. Like this. Tu aimes les frites? You try it. Tu aimes les frites? All right, our new one for today is Est-ce. There are going to be a lot of notes that go with Est-ce. Be sure you write down what's in blue, and if you take the time to write what's in white, that's going to help also. I also recommend pausing to make sure you get everything written down. Here we go. Est-ce. Est-ce is a phrase that always goes at the beginning of a question. For example, Tu aimes les frites becomes Est-ce que tu aimes les frites? By putting est-ce at the beginning, you have taken the statement Tu aimes les frites and made it a question. Now, est-ce translates literally as es is, ce, it, que, that. So the literal translation to the sentence would be, is it that you like fries? Now let's be honest. No one in Western Kentucky has ever asked you, is it that you like fries? No one ever literally translates est-ce. Okay? So if the literal translation is it that you like fries, all we really want to know is, do you like fries? Again, note that nothing was added to translate the word do. It's still just est-ce que tu aimes les frites? Okay? For listeners, the word est-ce at the beginning of the sentence is very useful when you're listening to a conversation because it's a warning that you need to pay attention because whatever is said next is going to be a question. Think about it. If I got ready to say something and an alarm went off every time I got ready to ask you a question, you would start to pay more attention. And that's what est-ce does for a listener. Also, est-ce can only be used to build yes or no questions. For example, est-ce que tu aimes les frites? Oui, j'aime les frites. Or, no, je n'aime pas les frites. Do you like fries? Is either yes, I like fries, or no, I don't like fries. So it is a yes or no question. Est-ce is also going to contract in front of a vowel sound. When we switch the question up a little bit and we use Elle mange la pizza, she eats pizza, and build the question, Est-ce qu'elle mange la pizza? Notice how the last E in est-ce disappears and we add an apostrophe in front of that vowel sound. Now our responses are still going to be the same though. Oui, elle mange la pizza, or non, elle ne mange pas la pizza. And finally, don't confuse est-ce with qu'est-ce, the one with the Q-U apostrophe in front of it. Est-ce is for yes or no questions only, like, est-ce qu'elle mange la pizza? Does she eat pizza? Qu'est-ce is specific to a what question. For example, qu'est-ce qu'elle mange? What does she eat? If I ask a question with qu'est-ce, you can't answer with yes or no because I'm asking what. I need more information. So est-ce can only be used with a yes or no question. So let's practice with est-ce. You're going to need to pause the video and write page 150, activity 7 in your notes. I've done number 1 for you here, so you'll have a good example. Please be sure that you do write number 1 in your notes, though. Pause the video now and complete page 150, activity 17. Okay, here comes the answer key. I've also given some hints to the right because you may have written an answer that was a little different from the answer key, and yours might still be right too. Here we go. Don't forget to red pen correct. Don't erase. Look at number 2. Did you contract in front of the vowel sound? And for number 6, I like the answer that I've listed to the right better than the one the book used. Est-ce que ton CD est total vintage? Is a truer question based on what they gave you in the book. So if you gave me that answer for number 6, you're correct. Okay, you are not done yet. Okay, go to the online resource and listen and repeat page 150, activity 7 to work on your pronunciation. Pay special attention to number 2 because of the contraction. Est-ce que becomes est-ce qu'elle. All right, good luck. Thanks so much.